On the evening of March 3rd, Nicole drove into the city to pick up a dog she had only seen in photos. Parking was chaos. Cars everywhere, nowhere to stop. When she finally got the dog into the car, the small body climbed straight into her lap and fell asleep almost immediately, like she had been waiting for that moment all day. Her name was Tessa. A short time earlier, Tessa was one of 4 female puppies found dumped on the side of a street in Atlanta. All 4 were injured. Their skin was irritated, covered in rashes. They were weak and clearly hadn't been cared for. A man had brought them to the local shelter early that morning, carrying them in a box. He said he didn't want them. The shelter told him he couldn't just walk in with dogs, he needed an appointment. Instead of waiting, he left. Not long after, the puppies were found abandoned on the street. By the time Nicole met Tessa, it was obvious she had come from neglect. She had a large scrape on her leg. Her belly was red and irritated. She moved carefully, like everything hurt just a little too much. But despite that, she was calm, quiet, watching. Nicole knew almost right away. This wasn't a long decision. She didn't weigh options or compare dogs. She just knew Tessa was coming home with her. At home, Tessa surprised everyone. Nicole and her husband had 2 cats, and Tessa was gentle with them from the start. No chasing, no barking. She just seemed relieved to be inside, somewhere safe. Outside was another story. For a long time, Tessa was afraid to walk beyond the apartment door. She would step out, freeze, then pull back, desperate to get inside again. The world felt too big, too loud. She was a deeply anxious dog, and it showed in small ways: her posture, the way she scanned everything, the constant tension in her body. Nicole and her husband didn't rush her. They worked with trainers. They sent her to daycare once a week so she could slowly get used to other dogs and people. They hired dog walkers so she could learn that strangers entering the home didn't mean danger. Everything was done in small steps. Over the next 3 months, something shifted. Tessa started walking farther. She began to relax outside. She discovered fetch, and once she did, it became her favorite thing. After a good game, her face looked completely different. The worried look softened. Her mouth curled into something that looked very close to a smile.
These guys are tasty.
What? Ma'am.
She followed Nicole's husband everywhere, watched him constantly, sat near his feet. It was clear she trusted him deeply. Seeing them together became one of Nicole's favorite things, the way Tessa looked at him like he was the center of her world. Most of the time, Tessa still looked thoughtful, like she was always processing something. Her brow stayed slightly wrinkled, her eyes observant, but right after fetch, all of that disappeared. In those moments, she was just happy.
Excuse me, my doctor prescribed exercise. Would you have that in a chewable?
All 4 of the puppies from that box were adopted. The families stayed in touch, sharing updates, photos, small victories. Each dog ended up safe. For Nicole, Tessa became more than just a dog. That year had been heavy family problems, emotional stress, long days that felt hard to get through. Tessa was there for all of it, quietly, constantly. When Nicole cried, Tessa stayed close, uncomfortable with the sadness, but unwilling to leave. Nicole often says that Tessa is the reason she made it through that year. Not because Tessa fixed anything, but because she was there every day, steady, present. A dog who once slept in a box, then on a stranger's lap in a car, now sleeps at home safe, loved, and exactly where she belongs.